the Morbius trailer. Now, I already talked about the trailer beforehand, but I feel that it's like saying, yo, this is in the Andrew Garfield universe. They're right. But more than I'm right, but it's because of the implications that it leads itself up to. This is what I'm talking about. So, like, as I said last video, they could have it where it's like Morbius, and then you have like the Sinister Six. You got Scorpion, Vulture. Morbius, Craven Hunter, Mysterio, or somebody. Like I don't know, just the Sinister Six, right? So now that this is set in the Andrew Garfield universe, and Andrew Garfield already said that well, not Andrew Garfield, but like, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man already said, well, actually, I don't have to say, he could just say it for himself.
You have someone?
No. I got no time for Peter Parker stuff,
And I feel like we have to really deep dive into that because, of course, like, as we saw, like, when we first saw Andrew in No Way Home, he was wearing the Spider-Man suit while Tobey was wearing his Spider-Man suit under it. Like, he's saying, like, yeah, I'm still Spider-Man, but, like, this Peter Parker shit, like, me and MJ, we kind of figured our shit out already. So, like, we're good. So that means myself is good, which means I can be Peter Parker. But Andrew Garfield, he haven't done that yet because he's still grieving over Gwen Stacy. So he say that he don't have time for Peter Parker stuff. So now, what I'm thinking is that either two things. Throughout these years, he has been with Black Cat, or he have not, and he's about to meet her. So you're thinking like, wait, hold up, who's Black Cat? I only know this Black Cat or this Black Cat. But what you need to know is this Black Cat. You said you want to know about all three. So check this out, right? Way back in 2012, 2014 days. Back when we had the Amazing Spider-Man and everybody was sleeping on him. Not me, though. Not me. I was still up in those movie theaters watching the Amazing Spider-Man, having the time of my life. But yeah. You see this girl, right? Her name is Felicity Jones, and she was supposed to be Black Cat in like the third installment, but of course it never happened. So now that I'm thinking is that because they see how good Andrew Garfield was in No Way Home, they're like, I bet let's bring him back, and they're gonna do all the stuff that they tried to do out before. And one of the things was, Black Cat and the Sinister Six. So now I'm thinking theory time. 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 Yeah. Theory time. Theory time. Yeah. Theory time. Tommy. Theory time. Theory time. Theory time. Theory time. Theory time. Theory time. Theory Tommy time. Theory time. Timmy, three time, Timmy, theory, nigga, Timmy time. That they're gonna have the Sinister Six, and then they're gonna have Andrew Garfield. We're gonna explore Andrew Garfield's universe, and we're gonna see him interact with all these comic book characters. We're gonna see him we could see him interact with Craven. We could see him interact with of course what we were just talking about, Black Cat. Like Black Cat, like she's like bad, not like bad, but like she's bad. So like I'm thinking that's how she's introduced, because she said because I call him Andrew Garfield. That's the Spider-Man name. That's what I'm calling him as Spider-Man. I'm not calling him Spider-Man 2. No, I'm calling him as I'm calling him as Andrew Garfield. So Andrew Garfield in No Way Home, he was like, he said, oh yeah, he said he got rageful. He got vengeful and started not throwing his punches. Now, that could have been because of Gwen Stacy's death. That could have been Gwen Stacy's death and Black Cat influencing him. You never know. You never know with Andrew Garfield. Is he really the werewolf? Like, he's clearly the werewolf.
The werewolf. I promise you I am not the werewolf. And everyone's like, you're the werewolf. You're the fucking werewolf. Look at it.
Talk about this next trailer. We're talking about Moon Knight, because his new show is coming up on the 30th. And that's like in a week or a week and a half. And I haven't talked about it yet, which is a problem, because I don't want to talk about the first episode just out of nowhere, and I haven't even talked about the trailer yet. So let's talk about the trailer. So the trailer for the show Moon Knight, starting on Disney Plus, starting on Disney Plus. Whatever. The show Moon Knight starting on Disney Plus, starting on March 30th. It's just your average show about a man who have 3 different identities. One of them is controlled by the moon deity. Another one is a badass or something, and another one just works at a museum, geekly, just geekly, just nerdy, just blah. So the trailer. As you know, the trailer opens up to Stephen Grant. So you have three different identities. You have Stephen Grant, you have Mark Spector, and then you have then you have then you have then you then you have then you then and then and then you have um, um, you have mm, 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 mm. You have yeah, you have Mark Spector, and then Moon Knight, of course, and then Stephen Grant, like I said, and then Jake Lockley, Jake Lockley. You have Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, and Jake Lockley, all played as Oscar Isaac. Yeah. You have Stephen Grant, Mark Spector, and Jake Lockley or Luke Lockley, something like I forgot in that split second. It was Jake Lockley. I'm not gonna remember that. There's gonna be a time when I'm gonna forget it again. I know I will. Anyway, as we know, the trailer opens up to Mark Spector saying how he have a disorder where he cannot tell the difference between his dreams and his reality.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
Now, I think this is a key point to dive into because, as you recall, this is similar but not as quite to the same thing that's happening to Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange 2, the Madness in the Multiverse. Because, as you know, in Stephen Strange's case, in Stephen Strange's case, he have the same dreams every night, and then when he actually wakes up, that's when his nightmare actually begins, because he's alive, right? Not alive. He's awake right now. So that's his actual nightmare, being awake. But when he's asleep, he has the same dreams every night, and it's driving him insane. But no, we're not talking about Stephen Strange. We already did that. Talking about Stephen Grant, Jake Lockley, and Mark Spector. Have you always wanted to play an RPG? Amazing graphics, beautiful leveling up system. Just find detail to the writing and story within the game. Well, you should try Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks for our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this video. Now, as you can see, Raid Shadow Legends is a beautiful app that you can download on your phone or mobile device. And all you have to do is just go to your app store, download it, use the link in my description. There's really not one in my description, don't check the description, don't do that, but you can check the description and you could get you could get a little 5 points off of your first purchase when you use those microtransactions. When you be wanting to use those microtransactions, you could get 5% off. You could get 5% off on microtransactions. You should use that link in the description. I keep telling that, and then you're not listening to me. I don't know why you're not listening to me. You need to listen to me. Okay. Last but not least, Marvel threw a fast one on us, huh? Marvel threw a quick one on us. They thought that we was not prepared for this Miss Marvel trailer. They thought we wasn't ready. But now we ready. We here. We're here and we're standing for the cause. We like what we like all these trailers. Now we're just waiting for Thor Love and Thunder. We're like bro, like Kevin, bro. I was talking to you in the last video, bro. I don't know if you saw that one, bro. But bro, where is Thor, bro? Where is Thor Love and Thunder, bro? Bro, where is that? Bro, where is that trailer, bro? Where is the poster, bro? Where is the cast list, bro? Kevin, bro. Kevin. Come on, bro. I'm waiting, bro. But nah, I see what you're doing now. Because now that I'm asking for Thor, you giving me every single other trailer except Thor. I see how it is. I'm gonna still break it all down though. So check this out. So the trailer opens up to Kamala Khan like drawing in her notepad, and it's kind of like the same, not the same, but it's kind of like this. It have like a cosmic vibe to it. The same thing that we saw in the Thor movie.
Your ancestors called it magic, and you call it science. Well, I come from a place where they're one and the same thing.
What is that?
My father explained it to me like this, that your world is one of the 9 realms of the cosmos, linked to each other by the branches of Yggdrasil, the world's tree. Now you see it every day without realizing. The images glimpsed through, what did you call it, this Hubble telescope. Hubble telescope.
Tell me more.
So the 9 realms. Now there is Midgard, which is Earth. Alfheim, Vanaheim, Jotunheim, and Asgard.
And it goes up to her thinking in her brain, the MCU. This is like a movie that literally portrays us, because remember, she is a kid that is actually in the MCU, so she sees all these stuff going down, just like Kate Bishop in Hawkeye, in like the first, in like the one of the very few first scenes, her looking out like her side of the building and seeing Hawkeye do that jump, and that's the whole reason why she wanted to do archery. So we are literally seeing like the start of a young new Avengers that's inspired by the original ones. Right? So I like what they're doing with it. And plus when Kamala did the little click with the pen, I swear to God, when I saw that, I immediately, like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, boom, Into the Spider-Verse. Because, like, you cannot lie, Into the Spider-Verse had that same graphical design. I guess you could call it design, yeah. Okay. So, now, as this trailer goes on, right, I see this scene.
I always thought I wanted this kind of life.
I'm like, ooh. Who that team? What's that lineup looking like? That woman that walked out with the shoes? Yeah, I know who she is. I might not say it right now. I might just have y'all wait until the next trailer for Miss Marvel comes out. But hey, I'm jacking it. Actually, I'm about to throw it right here. So if it actually do happens in the next one, I'd be like, I knew it, but then I didn't tell y'all. So y'all did be like, oh nah, he capping. But nah, I'm gonna put it right here. It's put right here. Yeah, that lady that we saw, I'm jacking it, bro. That it's her. It's her. You know how I know? I'll tell y'all in the next video, bro. I'll tell y'all in the next video when I talk about Miss Marvel. I'll like, you gonna have to wait until like they post like more information. I said more information. Well, it's technically more information about the movie, like a poster or like another trailer. Bless me. But yeah. Is that really it? These videos have been getting shorter and shorter. I don't like it. I like to be long and drawn out and mad detailed with my synopsis. Talked about Felicia Jones. I thanked my sponsor. I did some of this. I did some of this Moon Knight. Nah, bro. When this episode drops, bro, I'm really going all up. I'm really being all up in these videos. Where I talked about. And that's really it, really. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. We done for the day. I gotta edit this video. Alright, guys. That is going to be the end of the video. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. I talked about Kamala Khan's new movie. I talked about Moon Knight, Stephen Grant, Jake Lockley, Mark Spector, new show coming out March 30th. Also with Kamala Khan's new movie coming out June 8th. And then you got Morbius, which is coming out April 1st. So you feel me? Just this lineup. We're still waiting for Thor: Love and Thunder. Kevin, like, come on, Kevin, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do it, bro. You don't have the heart, bro. You don't have that, bro. Bro, help me out, bro. Help me out, bro.